I've got something groundbreaking to show you, something that's set to change the AI game forever. We're in this video, we're going to be introducing something that we've created called Eden synthesis mode. It's the next evolution of collaborative AI within ChatGPT. And no, this isn't a plugin. This isn't an add-on. This is all accomplished directly using something we call conversational coding. But before we dive in, there's something crucial I need to share. The landscape of our content is transforming, and moving forward, 95% of my insights, updates, and groundbreaking content will only be exclusively available on for our Patreon supporters. Now, this isn't just about getting exclusive videos. It's your ticket to join a pioneering community of AI enthusiasts. Together, we're not just watching the AI revolution, we're actively building it. By supporting on Patreon, you gain access to our exclusive Eden's ecosystem community where we collaborate, create, and lead the charge in AI development. Now, let's pivot back to why you're here. The Eden synthesis mode. Imagine having a mode where ChatGPT isn't just a solitary AI, but a conductor of a symphony of specialized AI agents. This mode enables a seamless collaboration where you're not the only thinker in the room. If you've ever dealt with that, you've been working with ChatGPT. You're trying to be creative. You're trying to create all kinds of ideas and concepts. But in this case, we can create a team of AI systems that are having a conversation that you get to eavesdrop on. You set the stage, and the AI ensemble tackles complex problems, brainstorming and strategizing without you having to sweat the details. It's AI doing what it does best, multiplying our intellectual force. Now, watch closely as I activate Eden synthesis mode. I'm going to walk you through how this works. To activate Eden synthesis mode, first you must understand that the Eden synthesis mode is actually, it was engineered to be placed in the custom instructions for ChatGPT. I'm going to be providing all the code that I use to accomplish this, and also instructions on how you can do it for yourself. But to activate it, I'm just going to type in activate. Oops. Sorry, it's getting late. So activate Eden synthesis mode. Here we go. Now, what this does is ChatGPT is now rewired with custom instructions on what Eden synthesis mode is. Explain how it works and its purpose, but hopefully, there we go. All right, so Eden synthesis mode activated. Welcome, Eddie. Let's assemble the virtual team. Okay, so this is the virtual team. It's assembling AI ethics advisor, here to ensure our strategies align with the ethical guidelines and responsible AI use. Tech human collaboration expert, focus on integrating AI into human workflows. So what this is basically like multiple personalities for ChatGPT. Think of that. So now, instead of you having to guide the conversation and you having to be the creative force in the conversation, you can actually engineer a team of multiple personalities within ChatGPT, and those multiple personalities will have a chat, and you'll be able to just observe. You'll be able to interact, create input, redirect. You can also have them working on problems collaboratively for you. This is a huge step forward. So what we're going to do here is just watch closely as I activated it. And here here we have our virtual team. Each AI agent now contributing to the monumental task of building Eden AGI. They're not just solving the problems. They're creating a tapestry of thought live before your eyes. And so here's what we can do. We can tell to, let's just see here. Let me get a, how should we instruct the team? So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to say, here is the console output. What should I tell them to get them working on the Eden project? Okay, sorry, I need to get some insight into from the AI engineer I'm using for this particular platform. So the output that was shown on the console. Let's see here. So now I'm going to. Okay, so this is the prompt that we're going to use. Once again, I'm going over all these prompts, how they work in within our Discord community. I'm going to be providing a lot more resources into this and doing a whole series on this particular topic. But it just says, team, our mission is to lay the foundational architecture for an AGI project, an advanced AI system that not only automates tasks, but also makes ethical decisions, seamlessly integrates with human counterparts, identifies forward-thinking AI and ML developments, and fosters strategic partnerships to enhance its capabilities. Let's break this down to actionable tasks. AI ethics advisor, outline a set of ethical principles. Okay, so this is going to be, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to copy this message. This is our prompt that we're going to use to initiate the process. Okay, so we're going to send that to the group, and here we go. So what you're seeing right now on your screen are multiple personalities, multiple chat agents within one chat on GPT. This is extremely powerful because we'll just continue. We could literally sit and watch these AIs talk to each other, work on very complex problems. Can imagine giving them very, very difficult problems at because sometimes when you're working with, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes when you're working with a chat agent, you feel like you have to be the only conscious being in the room, kind of giving feedback. But with this system, you can basically create an infinite amount of AI agents having conversations. And this is all managed by your ChatGPT. So once again, this is done through custom instructions. I'm going to provide all that in the Patreon, to the Patreon community. So make sure to check it out. Once again, so after this video, I'm not going to be posting very many videos that will be public anymore because of proprietary reasons. There are some projects that I'm working on that kind of require me to not post certain types of content that I'm working on in code into the public sphere. So a lot of this stuff is going to be moved behind the paywall to Patreon, just so because our focus right now is taking Project Eden to the next level, and it's going to require a lot of cooperation and teamwork. But as you can see here, the AIs are having this conversation. So it says, understood. I'll draft. Okay. So once we have our individual parts defined, see this, and this is created automatically by the system. Once we have our individual parts defined, we'll integrate them into a cohesive blueprint that ensures each AGI is more than the sum of its parts, setting a new standard for AGI. Okay, so now I'm going to say, please refer to Project Eden.online. Shameless plug. So showing its home to all. I'm just going to say to the group, if you haven't already done so, please refer to Project Eden.online as needed for updated information. And there you go. So now I can input information into the chat. Oh, there it goes. So now it's browsing, it's clicking. So right now you have ChatGPT itself is doing all the browsing. Each one of the particular agents don't have to do any of the browsing. Says what's incredibly powerful about this process. You can build a team of AI systems that are being managed by a singular AI system, and this is actually reflective of what we're doing with Project Eden and the Project Eden. So if you come to projecteden.online, you basically what this is a blueprint for developing your own personal AI. You build Eden essentially in components. There's no specifically right or wrong way to do this. It's almost like a transformer where you can maybe it was Rangers, Power Rangers had where they had all the different parts that came together, but you can build like a Voltron or a transformer by by programming little components called auto GPT systems, which there's a lot of information on the site. This is Project Eden done online. It's a project I've been working on now for a couple of years, and this kind of breaks down the process what we're doing. So what we're doing is a very simple version of this, where actually I said simplified, but this is a very minimal viable product version of this platform, but done through an internal text dialogue. We'll be duplicating the same experience with Eden when it's running on hardware. Only the difference will be that instead of just having chat agents, we'll have auto GPTs that interact in the same process. So we have to automate those connection points. So, but you can see here, finish browsing, the ethical framework for Eden AGI. So you can read that if you want to. I'm not going to read all for you, but this is the current conversation. I actually really want to read all this because I have a feeling this is going to be I need to take some time to read this. And we'll be using this chat right here for developmental purposes within Project Eden in our Discord community. So get connected. Like I said, I'm going to be moving almost all my content for Patreon members only. This might be one of my last videos that I do that will be to the public on YouTube for this particular set of projects I'm working on for the foreseeable future, depending on how things continue panning out. But like I said, hope you guys appreciate this. Hope you find it entertaining and hopefully inspiring. I'm going to go ahead and just for the sake of conversation, I'm just going to say continue, and we'll just let them keep talking just to see what they say. Incorporating strategies we can build an robust, ethical, and user empowering. Tech human collaboration, IT Pathfinder. Okay, so yeah, that's how we're doing it. I'm going to do one more video. I think it's going to be on custom instructions, but I'm just going to, this is a great example of how powerful custom instructions can be. I just want to put that out there. I've actually synthesized a prompt template that allows me to basically GPT actually enhance the custom instructions itself. I'll just show you a little bit of that. So this is a prompt prompt template that I engineered that basically what it does is it has the agent redo the custom instructions. So we give it its current instructions here, and then we give it best practices, and we tell it our goal is for you to provide a snapshot of your unique knowledge to me and pass to an expanded function within the context. Now, what this does is it allows ChatGPT to restructure the custom instructions, and then I have create another prompt template here that is made for what I call the synthesizing agent. And so the synthesizing agent, its role is to take all the different opinions from different AI systems and then synthesize it into one improvement for the custom instructions. Now, I have created the custom instructions I'm using right now on ChatGPT to get it to do this out of the box. Those are right now like in beta phase right now. So that's what you're seeing. This is the first time using these custom instructions to get this result. Now, like I said before, I can actually pause this. So let's say I wanted to interact directly with just one agent. I could do that through, let me see here. That's not the one. I can actually do that through, there's just this video. That's cool. So here, this is a list of instructions for this feature. To activate AI synthesis mode, this is how you do it. Activate Eden synthesis mode. Once you've given its instructions, once again, you have to, I would share the custom instructions right now, but unfortunately I need to go through and white label them because some of them are not, they're like made for me, and you'll have to re-engineer them to be made to work for you, because it has like stuff about me, like my preferences and this type of things, and I give it instructions on on how I think, so you're going to have to kind of customize yours a little bit to how you think. And then to observe the AI agents, simply state continue. To have the conversation progress without interruption. Then it says to interact or interject. You can input your query statement, which is what I did. But you can also, to revert standard interaction, command revert to standard mode. So I do have a question about this. When we revert to standard mode, does it resume the conversation? I'm not even sure how that works yet. Of AI and ChatGPT. Yes, it says when you revert to standard mode from e-instances mode, the conversation will return to normal one-on-one interaction between you and the AI. The multi-agent simulation will cease, and the AI will respond directly to your prompts and questions as a singular event rather than a team of virtual agents. If you wish to resume the conversation about either project or topic, you can simply continue to ask questions or provide instructions. I'm just, this is going to be interesting. I'll be interested to see if it will pause it and resume. But I'm going to wait to do that because I want to let this conversation continue going. Probably release this volume, talking for a little bit more, so we can just see kind of where it goes. Maybe things that they want me to work on, because I have basically part of the custom instructions basically establishes me as their human counterpart that can perform various duties and responsibilities in the real world. So you could have this thing like, hey, I want to figure out how to make $1 million. And so you'll have these things just start talking and coming up with plans and helping you think through the process on a very high level. So you could use this, for instance, another way you could use this is if you want a board of advisors. Let's see if make a board of advisors for yourself, and all of them can collaborate together and have a conversation with you, and you can talk to them. That's the power of this. So huge night. Very excited about this. I had to do this live stream. I'm not doing a lot of them. Like I said, I'm moving everything behind Patreon, but I thought this was a substantial breakthrough, and I think a lot of people are going to appreciate this. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time, everyone, happy coding.